Welcome to the Entertaining Stupid Podcast, a hobby and excuse for me and my friends to meet up and actually spend some time together. We'll ramble on and test the limits of how much time we can actually be in the same room with each other. Pull up a chair and join us.
It's still there, I think.
Oh,
This
wow.
is that long ago, and the roof had a decent
Amount of water.
cave to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like water had gotten in at one
Yeah.
point. We just fucking left it forever.
Nice.
And so recently, our dishwasher got a small leak again, and we're dealing with shit.
Oh yeah,
Are your parents still here? Don't they go on like holiday or trip?
pretty much.
Yes.
Crazy.
Another beginning of
Is it
November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume
Till
they probably
when? November till
come back Christmas.
April.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. They come back in
Oh.
between.
Well, mostly just Christmas.
They're like, fine,
Yeah.
we'll acknowledge you at Christmas time, but then we're leaving.
That'd be
again.
different with
Last
Yeah.
time it was, they had to stay a bit longer because of something.
Dale's
Yeah,
about
like-
to have her kid.
Yeah.
Well, that was January.
It might be different this
So-
year with the grandchild.
Or I
would
think,
say.
yeah, but I think it was
Oh, you
that
have
one.
they have one grandkid? How many
Yeah.
kids? Oh, you're
Just
an
one.
uncle.
Yes,
Aw.
it is weird.
And with that,
I'm pretty sure I met
welcome
the
to the podcast.
Dude,
I met the
everyone-
kid before you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Matthew almost dragged me out of McNally Robinson today because my friend's pregnant, and I was looking at all the baby stuff, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, no.
oh, and he literally like was like, come on, and then like a worker even came up and asked if I needed help looking at things because I was like, reacting
Baby
so
fever
much
is
to
pretty
it.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Alrighty, we are gonna
Some
do this
dangerous
right.
shit right there.
Welcome to the Entertaining Stupid Podcast. As always, my name is Jayson, and today with me are my buddies.
Matty B.
And Real.
We have an extra special guest today with us.
First female guest.
Please state your name
Yeah.
and occupation.
Ashley,
Good
Matthew's
enough.
girlfriend is.
Well, no,
That's a
we've
full-time
talked
job.
about Ashley a couple of times.
Shout out to Matt.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
stud.
I wanted to bring you here, Ashley, because well, I have like weird questions and thoughts that pop up in my head all the time, and
Exciting.
and the people that I usually talk to about it aren't
Don't know
around
anything.
anymore. Aren't around anymore.
They're all
That I
dead.
like doing
They're
this.
all dead.
Well, no, they're not dead. She just quit, so I don't really have her at work to talk to, my ramblings about anymore. So, yeah. So I thought I'd bring you on here and sort of just get your opinion on things.
On your
'Cause-
weird and random questions.
Yes. I ask girls. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is boys. We know there's well
Wanna
it
talk
does
boys?
it
I
does
am
tie
the
into this
greatest
a little
man
bit.
ever made. I'm just kidding. I'm not a man.
Aw.
I'm a boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Self shot.
What I want to
fired
ask you,
yourself.
Ashley,
Yeah.
is guys will always go out to each other when they're checking out girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll ask each other, "Are you a tits man or an ass man?" Right?
True. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Is there any sort of equivalent
That's an abs man.
of that for girls?
Abs,
Well,
man.
like I think there's like an eyes, like some girls like eyes or abs, muscles, different muscles on the body type of girl. Or,
Okay.
Well, like I have a friend who likes her men a little chubby. So you can,
Ooh.
Dad
chub-
bod.
Yeah, she literally likes a dad bod, where some girls might like the more.
I didn't think that was real.
Oh, it's real.
It's a real thing, yeah.
What does
So,
this
yeah.
person look like?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I think Dan would be
Sounds
interested here.
interesting.
But yeah.
I think
Okay.
eyes or muscles are what girls like eyeballs.
Girls like eyeballs.
Or
Gotta work on my eyeball game.
yeah. Pretty eyeballs, I think, are something girls like. So.
Okay,
Eyeball
great.
extension.
We gotta bleach your eyeballs, you know.
So if your eye,
Make 'em
Yeah.
pop.
if you don't have nice eye color, you
we
might
need to
wanna
have
work
your
on
eyes
that.
become husky eyes.
I'm trying
You
to
are
think of what
now
stupid
a
shit you
husky.
could do, and I don't know.
I mean,
I'm scared to mess
well,
with
I mean,
eyes.
you
dude.
bleach them. I mean,
That sounds awful.
Dude,
that
guys
just
in
sounds
jail
terrible.
cells do it all the time. Why would you worry about it?
you
Tattoo
can
your eyeballs.
yeah, tattoo your eyeballs.
But
Ooh.
abs are always
Could
a
you?
positive sign. of a
Okay.
man.
Could you
Okay.
tattoo your eyeballs?
Yeah, but you just tattoo the white stuff.
Yeah.
Girls also like to
That
talk
sounds-
to
Which I
each
don't know
other
what to
about
call.
their
I'm sorry.
tits and boot and butt.
It's been a
as
long
well.
time since I did
So
biology.
there's
That
that.
sounds
See
awful.
that's also something else I wanted to ask you at some point here was we had a podcast where me and Dan talked about male genitals quite a bit, and you know like sometimes you're just at the gym and you're working out and you go to the showers and stuff like that. You catch a glance at the guy's the guy's dick, and you just okay. Matt was very adamant that he does not do that a whole hell of a lot, and Dan was on this
shower at the gym.
mad.
Let me correct you. I go straight
Back it up.
to the wall. I look at the wall. I don't try to take a glance. The only way it could happen is if I turn around and someone's already buck naked right in front of me. And you go, okay, and you just walk away.
Okay.
But I'm
Do
not.
you say okay? To
I'm not
them?
like Dan.
Okay.
I'm not like Dan where he honestly goes and he has to take a quick gander and go back. So
Dan.
I don't know what he means. That's such
Dan
bullshit.
just snaps a few pics.
He purposely makes you
Did you
feel
snap?
uncomfortable when you're in the shower.
Have you seen them when they like pick up their phone?
He's not here to defend himself, so I'm gonna throw him under the bus. He'll go right beside you in the shower. He'll start talking to you. He's looking right at you.
God.
Okay, Mr. Peaky McGoo.
Well, if he's making eye contact, isn't it?
Oh no, he's not just making eye.
Does he
he's
do
taking
some
a
hand
quick-
contact too? Like touch your shoulder?
Hey, good workout
Now is
today.
not the
Just
time.
gives me a touch on the shoulder. What a
While
pervert.
you're showering.
Just kidding, Dan. You're only a semi-pervert.
Yeah. Okay. So like,
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. Guys have this weird stigma about talking about their own dicks with each other. Are girls a little more self-conscious conscious
Oh yeah,
about?
I think we talk about our body parts too. Well, my friends do. We talk about our body parts to each other all day long. Matthew's heard it. He's had to witness us talking about when you get ready, you gotta know how they all look in whatever you're wearing. So,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
You all
So,
look-
are you talking about like
Sorry, I have a
breast
joke.
size,
well, like
ass size? Does this make my ass
yeah,
look
we're
good?
like your friend has boobs, and you're like, oh, I wish I had your boobs, so my shirt could fill out as much as yours does.
Oh,
Or your
okay.
friend with big boobs will be like, oh, I wish my boobs were as small as yours because mine are too big. Or like, how does my butt look in these jeans? And you're like, oh my god, your butt looks so good.
A lot of
There you
compliments.
go.
A lot of
Yeah.
There you go.
compliments. Just a
Well,
good feel.
yeah.
Good
Do
vibes.
you feel
Self-love,
like
or not
women prefer to have big butts or small butts?
Big butts.
Big butts.
Gotta fill out.
They want, or not big, but like they want it to stick out, you know? and,
Stick
you know,
out,
Curve.
gotcha.
Prominent. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Okay.
want that curve.
So,
Okay.
I can't speak for all women, but that's
Okay.
my opinion on
so
it.
it would definitely affect what fashions you'd be interested in and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think like girls talk like that. I don't think there's any sort of equivalent for guys like do these jeans make
Oh my
my
god,
Wait.
your
ass
biceps
shapeless.
are huge.
Oh, I was thinking it'd be the gym stuff where it's like, oh man, I was hitting the gym and I was working the
well, you
biceps.
guys aren't
You're
like,
like, oh yeah,
you
yours
look
are
really good.
I
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah, you're
I don't
like
think you
doing
talk
pretty
about
decent.
it. You just kind
You
of
can't-
wear it to be appealing.
Well, you can't
you're doing
see
it
them,
on
and you're like,
purpose.
oh, like if you have a friend that looks really fit, you can't be like, oh man, you're like looking really good.
Well,
I
you
can
say
tell
you look
you've been
shredded
working
now.
out.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, yeah, because we use manly words for it, but
Yeah.
But you're
it's the
basically
same
talking about their
conversation.
muscles.
Yeah, but I
But
mean like
But what I'm trying to say is,
You're not gonna be like,
oh,
your
I'm
bulge
not.
looks really nice.
I need this tank top
Why'd
to
you
look
say
like I got my
bulge?
pecs so jacked. That's not what we do, though. I think at least.
it's my next go-to
We-
compliment.
we
Not
as
like those
guys
bulges, though.
we as guys don't really like compliment each other a hell of a lot. Like the girls will go,
Oh, yeah.
you look nice and stuff like that, and guys will go like,
You guys probably don't insult
You look good.
yourselves
The
as
only
much
thing-
as girls
the only
do.
thing-
oh no, we do that a lot
Do you?
more. Like insult not
Like,
ourselves.
Girls, yeah, but that's the thing is, girls are like yes to everyone else, but then to themselves, they look in the mirror and they're like, "This looks like shit," and this.
Oh,
is
like
bad.
self
Yeah.
shots.
No,
I think
we'll do
there's
that to
more of
other
that.
people. Like
Yeah.
I will call Ray a cocksucking thunder cunt, and say Dan is Dan's ass eclipses the sun or something like that because of he's
I
fat fuck and stuff like that.
That's rude.
Wow.
He's not
Wow.
actually though. He's not.
He's gotten so much
That was an
better.
example.
Like
Just an example.
we'll rib. That's how we rib each other. That's not how we show affection to each other as guys. That's how we prove we have
I mean, like,
friendship.
girls insult each other a little bit, but they also do compliment each other a lot.
I
I
think
think we're missing the latter half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Well,
just
I think we also compliment each other with,
I
"Hey
don't
man,
know-
you lost some weight. You're looking good."
I don't call them thunder.
Yes.
That's the
cunts,
only time we
but-
really do it. Though.
That's pretty the one time. Should we start working on that?
Yeah, you guys should.
You're
start-
really rocking that
start
bulge,
loving
Matt.
each other.
Matt, Ray.
Matt, you have 4 chins. Real, that's not a compliment. I'm self-conscious.
I'm so jealous of the
Just
chicks.
because they're calling me 4 eyes.
Ooh.
Matt, Ray,
don't know
would
if
you
I can
guys
go
ever
there.
feel comfortable to tell another man that he's handsome?
I have no problem saying that.
I think I used to have a problem with that. Might be getting better on it.
Well, you
Clint
always-
Eastwood's
Matthew-
son,
Yeah.
very handsome.
Shit, that
Matthew
guy was
looks
handsome.
At, like celebrity pics of men, and it was like, actually, this guy's very handsome, and
Yep.
like shows me
Well,
pictures all
actually,
the time.
handsome seems like
That
a weird
guy
word,
in
but you're
13
like
Reasons Why, very handsome.
Clay. The guy that plays Clay.
No, Justin.
Oh, the guy.
Deadpool.
Brandon Flynn.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
Ryan
very
Reynolds.
handsome.
Yeah,
Ryan
no.
Reynolds.
Ryan
Like,
Reynolds.
He's a
Ryan
good looking guy.
Woo. Okay, that's the first time I ever heard that from a girl.
I don't think he's as
Very
hot as
handsome.
everyone
So
actually thinks.
handsome.
Yeah.
He really rocks that bulge.
He's funny.
Chris Pratt.
He's got a nice
Handsome.
bulge. In that
Mostly
dead
all the
suit.
Chris's.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, very handsome.
Ooh.
Which one was him?
Chris Evans.
Zac Efron.
Handsome.
We're
Chris.
talking about
Efron?
Chris's here, not
Chris's
Zach.
in general.
Just guys named Chris.
Zach, or sorry, you said Zach. Fuck, Chris Pine.
Ooh,
Chris
Chris
Evans.
Pine is handsome.
Yeah.
He's got good eyes.
He has lovely eyes.
He does.
See, I couldn't get that one.
You
The
need
eyes.
Chris Pine's.
I don't
eyes.
understand
Like
the
bright
eyes.
blue. You never see someone with like bright blue eyes, and you're like,
Oh.
wow, those eyes are really pretty.
Okay, yeah, colors.
Stuff like that's what I meant by
Oh,
eyes.
I
I
was
didn't mean
thinking
like your
shapes and
eye
shit.
shape. No,
I was like,
meant color.
there's something about like the
the
angle. I don't know.
roundness
I
of
don't
your
know.
eyes.
Yeah.
That just gets me.
There's-
I mean-
I was meaning eye color.
See,
Oh,
I
that
can see
makes
where Ray's
sense.
coming with that because he watches a lot of anime, and a lot of anime girls have big ass
So
eyes.
do you have a eye type? Do you like big ass eyes? Do
No,
you
that's
like
why I didn't
acne?
understand
Oh,
any of this. Okay, colors. That makes sense.
Yeah, I meant colors, like pretty eye colors.
Pretty
Sorry,
much for the
should've
mod-
specified for you.
Wow. But the majority, it's like there's only really a blue, right? Blue and then hazel and brown.
Green.
Green.
Are there people green eyes?
Yeah, or
Fuck
there's
yeah.
people who have brown
Oh, wait,
eyes
yeah,
and then they
that
have
makes
like
sense.
the
I got
gold in
fucked
the
up
middle
eyes,
is really
man.
pretty. You
Mine
have
are-
pretty eyes.
Mine are blue and
They're green.
Oh, what's
both. There's
what's
blue
color
in
is
it,
that?
too.
What colors?
It
There's
changes.
actually.
Aquamarine?
To be honest, mine
Is it?
changes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's never.
It's-
really
Oh, it's
the
like
same.
those. What's the
Matches
car
your
paint
mood.
colors?
Oh, pearlescence.
Yeah, it's pearlescent
It
eyes.
turns red when I get mad. Apparently.
Shit. I've seen
I'm
it.
pretty sure that means you're an albino at that
El
point.
Diablo.
Okay, that's what I want though. Is like if
You
there's
want
like
red
red eyes or like
Rail
gold
wants to
eyes.
be-
There is people with red eyes, isn't there?
Albino.
Rail wants to be
Yeah.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I'm
He wants
missing
to be a
2
dragon.
parts of
You
that.
You know who else has red eyes? Dan, after he smokes a shit ton of weed.
Oh shit, he's got a point.
If Dan's parents are listening on YouTube, he does not smoke weed. We promise.
Never.
Yeah, Matthew
Ever.
already
I've
got
never
busted
seen him use
from
this
his mom
angel.
listening to this podcast.
Your mom listened to this?
Yeah, she learned
And
something.
She learned
when we
about
went to
his
the strip club. In
Oh.
New Zealand.
Was that my story?
Well, our story. I wouldn't.
Okay.
All three of us went there.
Sorry.
No, we said it. You weren't even there.
What? Just the fact that you went to one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She
never
just
knew
thought
that.
it was funny.
Yeah.
It was.
It's not that big.
It was just funny.
Mom, it's not that big of a deal.
Relax.
Everybody does it
Well,
in New Zealand.
it's a little harder in Saskatchewan.
All right. So what other questions you got? You probably upload.
Well,
Your favorite colored
quite a
eyes.
bit.
Yeah.
The next one, let's move on to. Let's see. We've talked about
The next 4 questions are about asses.
Kinda. I mean,
Why do girls run the tap when they poop?
actually,
There's some girls that they'll go to the bathroom and they'll turn on the faucet
Okay.
Oh.
and let it run and when they have to poop.
So they
it's
don't
not-
want you to hear them poop? That was
Yeah.
I just thought it was a funny question.
I mean,
can't
like-
destroy
I
the
thought you were
myth here.
serious.
Okay,
I heard it's
hey.
a myth.
hey, if
I've
you
never
are
done
in
that,
a public
so-
space,
You
if
gotta-
you're in
you
a
gotta
public
own
space,
When I was younger, I did that, but
Oh.
not now.
You gotta
If-
own it.
yeah, if you are in a
fuck
public
you doing there?
space,
Having a bath?
if you're in like a public stall or something like that,
Yeah.
do you guys, the guys here, do you guys piss straight into the bowl or do you angle it off to the side and hit straight into the water or onto the bowl to quiet it down?
Oh, that's interesting.
I've always been a quiet pisser. So.
I try to be, but then I just say fuck it. And
Matthew
just,
just like everywhere.
It's pissed on the floors, pissed
I'm a
on the
firefighter.
walls.
Matt's just helicoptering
He's
dick
just
in
always
there.
mopping after he goes
I'm
pee.
fighting the
Now I
fires,
know.
guys. I'm fighting the fires.
Because I feel like it's just in a way
There's
of
a patch over there.
it's just a way of asserting dominance over everybody else
So
around
fucked
you.
up. What the shit?
Pissing
I'm a
straight
hero,
in the water
Ray.
is a way of
You're
inserting
in my-
damn.
Yeah?
In my
You feel
head, I'm a
like you
hero.
can hear me pee.
Matt,
I'm
exactly.
Matt walks
mad.
out. Next guy comes in. What the fuck?
What do you think of that, Matthew?
This guy goes, what?
You think when people hear you, when people can hear you pee, you're asserting your dominance?
No.
I don't. How is
Oh,
that
actually,
asserting
sometimes
dominance?
maybe.
Or if you're peeing all over the floor, you're marking your territory?
I've never peed on the floor.
If you can
Just-
pee into the next stall, the guy's shoes, that's
So
asserting
you gotta
dominance.
angle it
This
up
is my
over
stall now.
over the stalls and nail the urinal on the other side.
Oh, gross.
You hear from the next urinal. Nice distance.
Now I know why men's washrooms are always disgusting.
Oh.
One time I went to a, what's the right term for? I'm just trying to think of the term here. I guess it's a gay bar. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
other way
called a
to say
gay
it.
bar, yeah.
I just didn't want to
Is there
insult
another
anyone.
name for it?
I don't know. Anyway,
Flaming
I went to
bar.
a-
It's called a gay bar, yeah.
I went to a
the
gay
happiest
bar
place on earth.
with
Some people
Dan.
might think that.
Dan. some nurses and I went to a gay bar. It was for Dan's birthday, I believe.
Dan and some.
Dan had to pick a venue where to go, and he picked going to the gay bar.
Which one?
That doesn't say
No,
Dan.
it's not. It doesn't exist anymore. It was an underground bar.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was a
called
foam
Underground.
party. I believe it was a foam party
I
or
went to
something.
one of those too.
And
at that place.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom, and I went there. I was by myself, and this guy, there was 5 stalls. He had no problem going to the one right beside me and looking straight down. And I was just like, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out of this bathroom. I was just, okay, see ya. I just said see ya. I just
Was
watched
he
my
talking to you?
He was just looking at my dick. He
Oh.
wasn't even talking to
I
me.
thought he was like trying to talk to you.
Oh no, he just went right beside
nice
me.
dick.
Maybe he wasn't even looking at your dick, and you're
Oh.
being a little bit.
No.
egotistic.
He was looking. I turned my head.
That's like that one gay
Shocked.
bar too in Pink,
That's fine. You can say.
and
it.
they would just like, because they had like you could literally see people in the bathroom because they had like an open door.
What?
So you'd like go in
It's,
the stall and open the door, and people would just be like standing there, and you're like.
Well, pink.
Hey.
They
and,
don't
like,
have.
Yeah, there's no door to the bathroom.
No, they don't have a girl or boys.
It's gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
But they don't have a door, so like everyone can watch you. Like I think there's a urinal, and you can just like watch them pee if you want to.
Huh.
No, there's
Isn't
a little
there?
wall. There's a little
Oh, is
wall.
there?
Yeah.
Wait, so is only
would-
one bathroom that's
there's
gender
two.
neutral?
No,
but there's
they're
like
all
two
gender
stalls
neutral.
in each bathroom.
There's
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
there's 2 bathrooms. They're both.
They have
gender
2 stalls and a urinal.
See, so it's like that one where it's like, okay, yes, we want to make it socially correct or whatever, all
neutral.
that
It's a gay bar,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, but then it just makes me also think of the idea. It's like, weren't women always like wanting to feel safer in the bathroom? Thus, having guys in there
Yeah,
would make you
but
feel.
I think
safe.
gender neutral, so people who are like identify differently feel safe in that bathroom, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a gay bar too, so like they're
Yeah.
obviously gonna have
Open up your
gender
mind.
neutral. Yeah.
Huh.
One time I went to that bar with a friend that I will not name because I love him.
You shall not
But-
be named.
We went to the. He had to go to the bathroom and he was super drunk.
Oh, this.
And
I want to know who it is
and
now.
and he goes, Matt, why are you looking at my dick? And I say, I'm not looking at your dick, man. I'm just making sure that you don't leave the place because you're hammered. No, you're looking at my dick. And he gets all mad. And has a huge fit, and he's looking at everyone
Oh, I
around
know
him.
who this is now.
And he goes, everyone, he's looking at my dick. And I'm saying to him, I'm not looking at your dick. I don't know what you're talking about. And he gets up, you're a freaking creep. And then he goes to his girlfriend, he was looking at my dick. And I was so mad. I just said, okay, you know what? I'm out of here, man.
You went home.
No, I didn't, but I was really
That'd been a
upset.
power move.
Matthew's crying. I did not look at his dick.
I should have looked at his
No,
dick.
at
Just
one
to-
point, I went, do you think I'm gay? I
Oh.
just outed him now. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I hope he's not
Edit
listening.
that part out.
Yeah,
just put
let's
a
just
beep
edit-
there.
I'll just
That's
bleep it out.
fucking
Leave that part out.
hilarious.
Leave that part out.
Even took me a few seconds. I was like,
But-
why is everyone? Oh.
But I go, do you think I'm gay? Is this the whole point? Are you scared of me being gay? No, that's not it. That's not it. I was just that upset. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Whip it out, man. Just whip it out.
Just whip it. He took forever to pee.
See, versus girls would be like, "Are you looking at me?" And then you're like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Oh, how does it look? Is it good for you?"
Continue.
Okay,
I
so
won't say anymore, but there's much
so-
funnier parts too.
as we're still on the topic of gay bars and
Gay
whatnot,
bars.
sometimes I find that girls go to gay bars to avoid guys hitting on them and that kind of stuff, right? And then when I've been down there, I get hit on by guys, and I feel real good about myself. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
heck yeah.
hey,
Hell yeah, you do.
you know what? Girls don't find me attractive. At least guys do. Yeah.
Well, I think everyone.
Yeah.
If
You always
anyone's hit
got a
on you, you
backup
feel
plan.
kind of. It's kind of a good thing to feel, right?
Yeah. So I'm just
Feel
wondering.
confident
Yeah.
about that.
Appreciate it.
I guess I'll go suck some dick. Nothing that wrong with that. It's just,
Not that there's anything
No,
wrong
yeah,
with that. Let's
totally.
make that clear.
I don't know if this sounds offensive or not, but like we're
Not
trying
trying
not
to
to be.
be,
It's just
Yeah, we're not trying to.
No.
situations.
So
not
like.
Kind of funny.
Like yeah, some guys you know have get a little confidence if they get hit on by other gay guys. Do girls feel the same way if a lesbian hits on you? Ashley,
Whoa,
do
that's a
you feel
different
good about yourself or?
I mean, like, Yeah, it's
So say it's
complimentary.
Ruby Rose who just hits on you.
Oh yeah, I would be okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
She's beautiful. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't mind it. Sometimes like there's a few lesbians I've met that are a little aggressive, and so you're like, oh please don't, because they like are like moving, like they're making moves, and you're like
Getting
I'm
shit
really-
done.
It also,
not
I
ready
guess it would
for
also
this.
depend
Yeah.
on what type of lesbian they are too.
What do you mean? Like more like
Butchy and or you know.
I mean, honestly, I think it's complimentary. It's just like I've had experiences where girls just like go for it, and you're like, "Whoa, because like you know, girls dance and they get all close, and they're like, "Yeah," and then all of a sudden they turn around, and you're like, "Oh, you're like leaning towards my face, and I don't really want to make out with you right now. Thanks very much." Yeah.
See, guys dance 5 feet apart because that's not gay.
There's
Space.
nothing wrong with being gay. Just to
Not
clarify.
that there's anything wrong with
Yeah.
that.
I can definitely understand when they say like, oh, there's too many straight people coming to gay bars. And
Yeah.
like, I feel it, man. It's like when you're in the gay bar, you should be trying to hit on, like, if you're a dude,
Yeah,
hitting on
like,
dudes.
That's why they got like gay bars got started, is so gay people had a place to go, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
give them
they
their own space, man.
couldn't go to straight bars because they weren't welcome.
The only-
You start hitting on
The only
dudes
thing
there.
is the
Yeah,
gay bar
at
in
a time. Like
Saskatoon.
they're welcome now, I think more. I'm not
The gay
sure,
bar in
but-
Saskatoon has really good music. How many of those?
How many
other
bars
places-
do we have, and how can no one else fucking get good
No,
music?
yeah, it's a
I
problem.
honestly
That's
don't like
amazing.
the music that much there. at the
Is it kind of
gay
like
bar.
techno-y, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some good dance songs.
Yeah.
So you got the
So you just
dancey
need a
Such a
places.
dancer.
Fucking
I'm a
dances.
dancer.
Yeah. You got the
Are we
dancey
human or are we
places.
dancer? I'm a dancer.
Yeah, and then we also then the alternative to that is
Country.
country. Because
Yeah,
we're that kind of place.
I
Okay.
like the country bars.
Nope.
I'd make a straight bar
ish.
with a name that's like a counter of. Okay, what's like a gay bar name?
You're trying to make a
Unicorn.
gay bar name for a straight bar. Is what you're trying to say.
Kind of, but like, or that you read it
So
and
you're
you're
trying
like,
to
Straight
get all
bars
the.
or just bars?
Everyone knows it's a straight bar,
Every
but
other
you're trying
bar
to
is
attract the gay
Saskatoon.
people to the straight bars. Is that what you're trying to say?
no, I'm
So
trying to
it's
keep
polar
the.
opposite of what that.
I'm trying to keep the straight people at the straight bar by giving them a gay bar experience.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I see what you're saying.
So just like good dance music
so
and
they-
a dance
Okay.
floor is kind of what I'm saying.
So just good music at a bar.
Straight.
Real, just
Shit. It's
super
really-
generic. Real goes. Great music, straight bar. Where you can only come in if you're
I don't
straight.
think you
Hey, where you
want
want to go tonight?
Straight
Gay,
bar.
gay music straight bar.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Sounds
are
awesome.
the guy who, like, the security guy goes, "What, are you straight? You sure?"
You sure you're straight?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think you just tried to kiss me, dude.
Matthew, when
I'm
we
definitely
started
straight,
dating,
man.
like the first 3 months I went out with you, more than one guy like hit on you and was like questioning if you were gay or not.
I'm straight. Yeah.
You gotta stop making out with dudes there, man.
Yeah.
You gotta stop making out with Dan.
Yes, you gotta stop hanging out with Dan.
I'm waiting for him.
Told
to
you guys
leave
in
me
that
for
confidence,
dinner.
and
Hasn't
yeah.
happened
Dan is
It
Matt's
will, though.
fallback plan.
yet. No, that's just his plan. He's just stringing me along until they're ready.
Until he has a career, can afford a house.
Yeah. We're gonna buy a house together, and then he's gonna kick me out, and Dan and him are gonna move in together.
You'll find a receipt for like an engagement ring or something like that. It's not for you. It's for
And it'll be
Dan.
like a
This,
manly. Yeah.
this ring size is a little too big for me.
Turns out it's not.
And then,
it's
Dan,
not a-
and then also Dan will come and be like, "But it'll fit my finger," and then I'll be like, "What?"
And they'll be married.
Dan.
They'll be married, and the whole time they're like, "We're not gay though."
Dan will just be playing World of Warcraft the entire time. Nah, make me lasagna.
And they know how I feel all the time.
Ooh, tables turn.
Ashley, make me lasagna.
Lasagna.
And Ashley goes,
And
I
I'm
don't
like-
even know about that.
And I'd be like, "Kale, order you some."
Yeah.
Lasagna.
Lasagna's not hard to do.
I feel like we got off track.
It feels
on your
time
question.
consuming.
Oh no, we got part of it done.
I feel like we often
good
hit
enough.
I
food.
don't remember what the
Yeah.
question was. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay. We're gonna
Gay
move on.
bars. Yes or no?
We're gonna move on to another one.
right.
Another one. Matt, what
Yeah.
would you say is a healthy amount of porn to watch?
Weird.
Save the turtle.
If you're a single man,
Gay straight bar.
Stop.
it doesn't really matter how much porn you watch. When you're in a relationship, it's probably best not to try to watch porn.
I like how you phrased that.
That is my answer.
Okay.
Final answer.
Okay, Ashley, what do you think is a healthy amount of porn to watch?
I mean, like, I don't really care how much porn you watch, as long as it doesn't interrupt your daily lifestyles, and you're like doing it so much that you're not in the mood for other stuff. If you know what I mean. Then it's like, okay, maybe you need to relax on the hand stuff, but
My Pornhub account name is The Fappening.
As long as I don't have to see you, like, as long as I don't see the
Just
porn
kidding.
happening,
That's not real.
I
Wouldn't
don't
that be
care.
weird?
If I don't see it, then it doesn't exist to me. As soon as I
Ugh.
see you watching it, then I might be like,
Then
That
you
sounds
know what
awkward.
he's into.
yeah. And
Mom,
I
I have
really
never
don't
watched
wanna
porn in my
know.
life. I don't even know what porn is. I'm just saying that right now.
I was trying to think of some really stupid porn to say.
I can tell because you're just staring at me, and I'm
One time I
No,
thought
I'm just staring at the wall.
One time I thought I was watching a Star Wars movie. It turned out to be a parody of a porno, and I exited right away.
Are you
Mom.
serious?
That's
Oh,
it.
I
That's
thought you were
the only one I've ever watched.
don't
Wait,
It was
and-
for 5 minutes, and I realized why is Princess
my
Leia undressing
friend,
herself?
my one friend was
And why
at,
is Luke going in there?
My friend
That's
was at a sex shop or whatever, and she found midget porn, and she's like, I had to buy it. So she watched midget. Her
Your
and her boyfriend
sister?
watched midget.
They
porn
watched it?
No, my friend.
Oh.
Her and her boyfriend watched midget porn together. I think they watched it together anyway. Yeah.
So-
She said it was the best.
Oh man.
It was fun.
Again, not to be offensive or
Not that
anything, but
there's
that sounds like
anything
it'd just be
wrong with
funnier
that.
than anything.
But like, why is that a genre?
Not that there's anything wrong with
I mean, why is
people have
anything a genre?
weird fetishes. Okay,
Yeah.
there's people into feet. I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't know what
Guys,
these are.
guys,
Lots of
I don't know what are feet. What are feet?
guys. Some guys like getting their balls stepped on.
I've
no,
never heard of that one.
No.
Oh, I learned a little while ago. I just learned a while ago. There's some
Someone
people.
stepped on his balls.
There's
I was gonna say he likes that one.
there's some people who are into what is called bugging.
Oh
What
no.
is
I don't
bugging?
want to know.
It's basically where they
Put it-
contract
Please no.
diseases from people willingly,
Like, what kind of diseases are we
Okay,
talking
is that
like
the end?
STDs, HIV,
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna get
Chlamydia
worse.
for
AIDS.
everybody.
like
I think that's happening anyway.
So it's more of an STD for the most part, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought this was
Okay.
gonna get a lot worse.
And what happens when they have the STD?
They just
they just get it. They just get like aroused off the fact that it's happening to them.
that you have. They're aroused with the fact that they have chlamydia.
What? They're getting it.
Oh, so they go out of their way to look for someone who has an STD, so they can also contract that STD.
Yeah,
'cause it
yeah,
gets
and then
them
I think
going.
what is it? The article I was reading is like there's like different levels of services where it's like
Were you
where
reading
it's
like a magazine,
what
like
level
a
of STD would you like?
well, it's like it's like
Amazon order
this
magazine?
one's mild to moderate itching, but this one.
No,
you
it's
will-
it's more like do you want to buy a sample like with, I think the ones they were talking about was with AIDS and HIV. It's like, do you want to buy like a sample of bodily fluids from them that then you can somehow contract it that way,
Why would you
or
want
do you just want to
HIV
be?
or AIDS?
Look, I don't
This went
understand
from
people.
gross to
Die.
stupid.
That's a risky.
Yeah, you could
risky
die.
kink.
This is the stupidest shit I've ever.
I was thinking like someone would have
Who likes
chlamydia and they
being
would take
itchy down
medication,
there?
but
Why
not
would you
enough
go
to
out of your
cure
way to
it.
do that?
But just keep it constantly going.
But why even that?
Why
I
would
don't
you want
know.
to go through that? Like, ugh.
That just sounds bad.
Look,
That was just my thought process.
just
when he
people
was
have
describing
weird
it.
weird ass fetishes.
Ugh. Or there's like people like to like get choked till they pass out or something.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Just
That
like
one.
Like Kenny on South Park when he
Yeah.
has to be in a Batman suit and hang himself.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It happened in
Well,
South Park.
That one's like cutting oxygen to the brain. So I think there's like a chemical reaction going on.
It's
or
like
something.
euphoria or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So like that
That's
one
not
almost has
safe,
science
though.
behind
Like,
it. No.
you take it a little too far, and they're dead.
Whoops.
Yeah.
But damn, was he happy at the end?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well,
At
on the
least
note-
that happened.
on the note of fetishes, we're gonna move on to butt stuff.
That was
Um,
a smooth transition.
I had an incident occurred to me where I was having some fun, and the girl shoved her finger,
Up your butthole?
up my rear end,
No, the
and
other
Ugh.
caught me off by surprise. I guess it's more of a personal thing, not a really.
I actually listened to a
Did you lick
podcast
it?
about like butt stuff. Have you ever heard of like the Call Her Daddy podcast?
Yeah.
So I listened to that, and there was a whole podcast on butt stuff. And apparently, there's like science around it that like if you like go around in the butthole, it's like makes it really good. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking.
You're real vague
from what I
there.
heard on the
Go
pod.
around the.
Because
Like use
it touches your
finger,
prostate.
Like,
Yeah.
If you
Yeah, you're talking for men.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait.
Play with
Yeah.
the prostate a little. Apparently, it's a good time. From what they said.
It's in a really bad spot. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Is there a question now?
Yeah. I just wanted to get your opinions on butt
I
stuff.
feel like that's often.
I just want to get your opinions on butt stuff. Like,
if we're pro or against.
yeah.
By the way, Ashley is speaking for every single woman in the world here.
No, I'm actually not. I am
Same,
against
yeah.
butt stuff, but if other people are for it, then like you go.
Because like,
for it.
what's that saying? We're Sylvan says it a lot. We're all millennials, so we avocados and ass. So.
I actually hate avocados.
Oh, okay.
Loves ass.
But I do love
Loves that ass though.
So you're only rejecting one part of this. No, that's the part I don't get is eating ass. Like,
No, that's gross.
Okay.
I have a friend who broke up with her boyfriend when she was younger because they were having sex and his like dick slipped and went in her butt. And she like freaked out and dumped him, and like they never got back together. Like she's like, "We're fucking done," and just
that
like,
seems extreme.
yeah, I know, but she was in like high school, like they were young.
It still seems extreme.
I know, but she was like, she literally dumped him because he slipped into her booty.
Dude's like my worst mistake.
I don't know
I
if it was
She
a
regrets
stoppage.
it to
It might have
this
been on
day.
purpose.
Yeah, it might. Maybe he did it on
Because
purpose.
like,
but
I mean, it probably requires a bit of force.
I talked to him after, and he said it was an accident,
Okay.
but
It's like
he
how
could have
people.
lied too.
Man,
it's
that's
like-
a regret.
It's like how people accidentally sleep with someone else, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you just slip, fall,
What?
and land on their dick. It's
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, somehow-
Nice
both-
reference.
You got that?
Eminem, yeah.
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 You're so cool.
Thanks.
Hello.
Ooh, there's a busybody over there.
We're getting a call in.
I should
Do
have
you
a
want me
line.
to call a friend and ask
I mean,
their opinion on this
I
question?
mean, we could.
No,
I mean,
it
if you
sounds
feel
like
like
a
it.
terrible idea.
Sylvan called.
How do you feel about ass stuff?
Hi, Mom. This is Ashley. I'm on the Entertaining Stupid podcast. I have a weird question for you.
Yeah.
Butt stuff. Do you A, like it? B, put a
Endorse
finger up it? Or C, don't like it at all?
I think my mom would actually answer the question.
And D,
Avocado.
prostate. You going with prostate? Are you sure, Mom? Okay, I love you too. Bye. D, final answer.
I can.
You
I can
are correct.
you
Matt
win.
is playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire over here.
What are you
Exactly.
saying about my mom right now?
No, I was just joking.
It's
Shout
about
out
that
to
prostate.
your mom.
I don't want to think about
Hey man, when you get older, you need to start masturbating to keep that prostate healthy, right?
it. Sure.
Let's go with that excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, your wife's just turned cold and doesn't love you anymore.
Wife's turned cold.
It's all your fault, Ashley.
Oh my god.
You don't feel attracted to her anymore.
You're representing women here.
I hope my mom doesn't listen to this one.
Can we
It's not a
title,
good look.
title this one Matt's Mom Don't
I
Listen?
kind of hope
Can we do
I
that?
hope your mom doesn't listen to this either.
Matty D's mom, don't listen.
No, that's our title. That's our title. That's our title.
say it!
If that doesn't entice you, I don't know
Oh
what
my
does.
god.
I just want to tell
Oh,
you
my
again, in
aunt-
case your mom
oh,
does
my
listen
aunties
to this,
and uncles
I
listen.
do not like butt stuff.
Let's
My
play.
grandparents from the grave.
We
just all
gotta
make
play
it
this
out.
at the fucking family reunion.
Oh my god.
My parents, when we were driving to Regina, they turned on the podcast, and Matthew was like, "Turn it off, turn
Are
it
you
off."
serious?
Yeah. My
That's
mom was like, "I
fucking
want to listen," and was
funny.
listening to it, and then my dad was like, "Shut that off."
It was the
And then
one
they-
about the strip club.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Good
they
choice.
never got to that part because my
Good
dad
choice.
was like, "Turn it off. I'm trying to listen to my radio," so then they turned it off.
I want to listen to the sports news.
Yeah.
Listen to something that's actually good.
Like the crop channel.
Well, my mom thought it seemed good.
Sea pods are up 3.2 quarters at a 4/8 degree.
Oh my
Looking
gosh.
good on the West Fields today.
Woo.
So,
Devil,
after
those
the
are
butt
so
stuff
boring.
question,
Yeah,
what
let's
else
move
you
on
got?
from butt stuff now.
On to the field stuff.
Okay, we move on to what do you actually feel at any point is considered cheating? Is it like a physical relationship? Is it an emotional relationship?
Well, I'm definitely not speaking for all girls because I think I'm a little more jealous than the average human being. But like, yeah, I would think an emotional relationship to a point would be cheating for sure.
Okay. What about you,
Pretty much
Matt?
and Dan.
Well,
Yeah,
can you
they're
define,
cheating.
can
They're
you
definitely
define an
cheating.
emotional relationship for me?
Yeah,
Like you're spending a lot of I don't know, like
emotional, like you're like developing like a personal attachment to them, but not in a friendship way.
So, say you're starting to hang out with someone else, and you kind of are
and you
building
care
a-
about them a lot.
a more, personal relationship than
yeah,
what
like
it
not
should
saying
be.
you can't make friends with someone, but it's like if you're developing emotional
And you're giving
attachment-
more time to them than to
Yeah, I
your
think that would be
significant
it. It's like if you're
Yeah,
spending just
well,
a
of
lot
course,
of time
yeah.
with them.
I mean, it's not like full blown cheating. Like
But-
you can't say they cheated on you.
But I mean, it
but,
just
like,
depends
I
on
just
the
don't think it's
situation, though.
cool
Because if you're working with someone, you might just have that relation because of
But
work.
then that's different. Like
I'd
it's
say work
not
is
like
different.
you're developing like a connection and like
Well,
a way that you're like. I think it's more like if you're connecting with someone the same way you're like connect with like the person you're dating. So if you feel like you're starting to care about them more, maybe, or
but
like
you could be a good person and care about them. Doesn't mean you're emotionally trying to cheat on them.
Yeah,
but
I was
some
thinking
people do.
if you start prioritizing them
Yeah,
over
That's
your...
the difference. But yeah, at that point, then there's a problem. But I think you could
That's a tough one.
have
Yeah,
common
that's-
interests.
I
don't think it's
guess
that bad.
it'd really be like situation based, like on what was happening.
But I could
Like
see it being
if you've
cheating.
been friends with someone for years, then obviously that's not cheating because you guys have known each other longer than the person you were even dating sometimes. So you're not going to be like you're cheating on me.
Right.
Hopefully.
If
But I
it's
guess
gone this long without you
Like
two
I guess
doing
it
something.
depends. Like on
Physical cheating is just cheating. So
Yeah.
Yeah, physical cheating.
Well-
Hand holding.
there's no excuse.
Penetration is the line that you
Yeah,
guys have
I would think
drawn?
so, yes.
Okay, what if
Well,
what,
even
well,
what
is
if
there
even making
anything you
out-
could forgive? Like
what if it was like
not
like
saying I did
like-
anything.
Ashley, what have you
what
done?
what if it's
What-
like
can I
mutual
look
masturbation or
at?
What
something
can I
like
get
that?
away with
Yeah.
here?
Huh?
Sorry?
What if it's like mutual masturbation or something like that?
Like
What?
two guys are jacking each other off.
So Matt,
A guy and a girl
Oh
can
my gosh.
masturbation is not. I can't get that image on my head now.
I'm just thinking of
Oh
that
my
Dan, 'cause
gosh.
you guys keep saying that. I don't know, that's
This
what
is
you
the
were trying to
relationship I'm
say.
picturing. It's like,
But,
Matt,
like-
are you cheating on Ashley? And the first thing is Dan. What was this mutual masturbation shit? What does that mean?
Again, Matthew's mom, do not listen.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a guy and a girl just getting each other off without.
Well, that's still cheating.
How is
Okay.
that not cheating?
Okay.
Or you
In the
mean,
same
like,
room?
So if they're like talking on the phone, like phone sex, and they're like touching themselves, but like talking
That's
to someone.
cheating.
How is that not?
That-
That's
okay,
cheating.
okay.
Is that
Definitely.
what you were asking?
No,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was saying that you
No,
can be
that
in the
is-
same.
wait,
No,
wait.
but you can be in the same room and you're.
Why would two adults be
Why
in the
would you
same room be masturbating?
Louis C.K.
And you're
did
like,
it.
this is
Louis C.K.
totally
did it.
friendship.
Louis
Hey, what you
C.K.
did was kind
It's
of weird.
not cheating if
Yeah.
I don't touch you.
So he did it.
so-
That is
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
no.
There's probably
That's
people out there who
weird.
do that.
I guess.
that's some weird ass shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a waste.
Maybe they
of time.
think it's better than actually cheating.
How's yours going over there?
Well, it's still cheating, but
I think that'd be
That's definitely
cheating
cheating.
if you're like, yeah. If you're,
There's just like, if you really needed to go into a different room or something, like just go away from the other person.
I think it's hard. I think the emotional cheating is more hard to define
Yeah.
too. I think it depends how like sensitive the person is as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like some people
Yeah.
see someone and be like, oh, they're just really good friends, and
And
others
someone
be
else
like,
might be
"Ah."
like, yeah, that bugs me. Yeah.
Okay. Now on the same lines of
What
cheating,
about
is there
philosophical cheating?
like a statutes of limitations for cheating?
Define what you mean by that.
Like
Can you use an example?
I'm saying
Can you
like
put it in a sentence?
you may be forgiven for kissing, but make out you're
no. It's, like a time limit. Like you guys were, say you guys have been in a relationship for like 10 years or something like that, and you
Yeah.
learned that 6 years ago that
They
you're-
cheated on you?
yeah.
I think it depends where you are. Like if you're married with kids and stuff, like I think you'd probably have to like learn to move on from it. Or I don't know. Depends on
depends
the
how
extent
serious.
of cheating too. It's like it
Yeah.
was like I cheated on you 6 years ago one night by like it was a mistake and all we did was make out or whatever. If it was like I had a full blown year long affair 6 years ago and you never figured out about it, I might be like, But I think like that's a lot of years to just be like, see ya. Especially when it was already 6 years later. Like I think you'd have to do some shit.
No, I think that in my opinion, I think it's kind of the opposite because I think that if you love each other, you should be telling this person you made a mistake right away. and
Yeah,
be
but they
upfront.
didn't. So then what are you gonna do?
What do you mean they didn't? They cheated on you.
Yeah, but they didn't tell you right up front. So
That's
now what are
the
you gonna
whole-
do? 6 years later,
That-
are you leaving them or are you staying with
You
them?
might be, yeah. If you can't be upfront and honest with that, that's the whole point of the relationship.
Yeah.
They
No, I
were
think
upfront and honest.
I think that
No,
would
they
be a
weren't.
case by
They,
case.
they
basis.
lied. They lied to
I
you for
know.
6 years.
Yeah, that's another dick.
Yeah.
move,
That's
too.
hard. That's even worse. I think.
I think the problem would be is like you would never trust them. So everything they did, you'd be like, you're lying.
And it's just not healthy. So I don't think it would
that's
work
what
out
I'm
in the
saying.
end.
Is like a lot of people would probably choose counseling before they like immediately called it quits. If you've been dating or like married.
It
with
depends
kids
on the
and
person.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it'd be reasonable in that case? So say, yes, 6 years ago, maybe not the full year-long relationship
Yeah.
or whatever. Like maybe
Yeah,
some
one night stand.
much less severe than that. They do the counseling. Do you think it'd be going too far for the cheat
The one getting like
The
on
cheated
cheater, or
on-
cheated or
cheated
cheator?
the cheated
Uh-huh.
to like be able to go through the person's phone, the cheater's phone, or like things like that, where it's like I get to check your phone every day, or I get to check your text messages.
People that have done that. To me, that just means that you don't have any trust in your relationship's probably already broken, and you're just never gonna.
Maybe just for a little. Yeah, no, you're right.
But it's still you're like establishing like I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
It's just not. It's just not healthy, man. It's just not healthy.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be so tough to work
You
through.
feel very smothered, I think. And the other person
and I'm
is
sure
so
the
heartbroken.
other person would feel like a piece of shit. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah. Well, but then should they be like, wow, yes, I fucked this up, and I need to rebuild this trust. I will grant you this.
Yeah, they might. I know a lot of people that probably would.
Yeah.
Because they like. But it comes to a point where after a while, if it's like 2 years they've been working on it and that person's still like, give me your phone, then it's like, okay, like.
What if say someone cheated on someone, and they were open and honest, they messed up, right?
Yeah.
But then they break up with that person, but because they think that they don't deserve to be with that person because they screwed up.
Like
so
I
badly.
fucked this up.
See, but then you're like not only you're taking away like that person's choices. Like you already took away their choices by
but you might
cheating
feel
on them
so
and, like,
guilty that you can't live with the guilt of you hurt that person.
Well, then
so
you're being
badly.
selfish.
But a relationship,
you can't live with the guilt. You're not letting.
Yeah.
You were already selfish by cheating.
You feel guilty, but she forgives you.
But
You're
a relationship,
selfish
you don't know
you
that
can't
though.
Handle it. Not,
yeah. I would just think a relationship needs both parties though. So if you feel so destroyed by guilt and all that, obviously you're not going to do well in this relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to fuck it up.
No, for sure. But I think if you're just like mad immediately, like I'm a piece of shit, I'm breaking up with you. But then like you're doing it because you feel guilty, then that's selfish, and you already did something selfish. So maybe you should let the other person decide.
That's a good point.
Counselor Ashley over here.
Call in.
But I don't know. I think it'd be tough. That'd be a tough one.
From my very limited experience.
Killing it.
Yeah, that's hard. That's probably again person specific.
Case by case. Again,
Yeah.
every time I think when they're say this happens, and every situation I'm like, so Dan's dating Matt, and Dan cheats on Matt.
Matty cries for days, and Dan just moves
How
I
does
wouldn't
Matt
forgive
feel?
you, Dan. I would not forgive you.
Matthew cries for days. Dan's sitting in his basement playing World of
Actually,
Warcraft.
Dan hasn't forgiven me because I started dating Ashley. So
Oh,
yeah,
you broke first.
I did. Yeah, I cheated on him.
You're weak, man.
He fell into temptation.
It's about to make a joke.
Couldn't resist the finger up the butt.
I don't do that.
Butt stuff.
Ashley.
Now, is it because it's like dirty up there, or
That's gross. Yeah.
it's just
No,
gross? Okay.
It's never happened.
Okay.
It's never happened,
just
so
kidding.
I would know.
Because
What it's
like
up there,
like
just to clarify.
people have like finger condoms and stuff like
Ew,
that.
Really?
Yeah, just for when you injure yourself, you need
Interesting.
latex
Where do you
over
get those?
over.
Where can I buy that?
Got you a present.
Also, if it's for Asians, they're just called normal condoms.
Self-diss. Nice.
I love doing those. Okay, well, from just that general talk, I understand that lying is not a good thing. So I should really start. I should really stop meeting girls and telling them I'm a younger brother.
Your younger brother.
Yeah, I give him my little brother's name because, like, I give him one of my brother's names.
Why?
Sometimes.
His
Oh,
name
no,
is
it's fun.
Xander. His name is On.
Sometimes it's fun
on,
just
bro.
to fuck around and do stupid shit.
That's fair, I guess. What if you
That-
start really liking them and then you have to have the awkward talk where you're like, my name's actually Jayson.
Holy shit, that's
Nah,
great.
well, I bite the bullet and go, well, I already told her to lie, so it's like,
You're your
Commit.
brothers and you're like, bro, we're switching names now.
Switching lives.
Yeah.
I'll work where you work.
Yeah.
yeah.
I see a movie in the works.
Yeah, that might not be a
I
good
think
idea.
there might already be a movie about that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't
There's
make up a
dozens.
name.
I've made up a name when I didn't like the person and I wanted to never speak to them. I just told them.
Her name's not Ashley.
You know what I should do, Ray?
Yeah.
I should pretend to be you and then give up your phone number instead of mine.
That's
Still
a
sounds
horrible
like a
thing to
terrible
do.
idea.
That's so
I mean, your phone number is what, one digit off of mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when they meet me.
Have you ever like given a number because you didn't like the person, so you just like gave them a fake number, or is that like a girl thing?
I think
Yeah,
it's mostly a
it's
girl
a girl
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Because no one asks for guys' numbers.
I've done
usually.
that. Actually, I don't think I have because I have too much of a conscience, and I'm like, what if they're upset? And so I just give them a number and I just don't answer, which I don't know if that's much better.
I think I've done it once, and I give it as like a long distance number.
I was thinking like you could do all the weird ones where it's like you give them like pizza joints or something like that.
Yeah,
I was thinking
that's
they
funny.
should make like a global
if they're
number
like
for girls to
douchey,
give.
then it's okay. I
Or
think
it's
they
like
probably
a-
do.
Like a 555 number.
I don't know, something where it's
Yeah.
just like text here, and then when they get the answer, they're like, "This girl."
You
Like,
should give them a 1-900 number.
1-888. You buy now.
Okay.
promising.
Okay. In the sense of privacy, like, I have a friend, and I've known her since like the beginning of high school, right?
Beginning of time.
So what is this? She has a boyfriend, and one of the things that I guess he doesn't like is the fact that I know her access code to get into her phone. She knows mine,
Okay.
but he doesn't have access to that.
Be a bro. Give him the damn code.
Don't give him the code.
Or you go, I don't give a fuck. I'm not his bro.
Why doesn't he have access? Like, why
Why
did
does
you
he
choose
need
not
access?
to give him access?
I don't know what the decision there is.
shit.
Why
I don't
hasn't
feel
she
like
changed her code.
I don't feel like I'm in the place to ask that question.
Okay.
That's my first
And
question.
is he
No,
like
I think she
salty
wanted him to
about
have
it?
the
Like,
code.
A little bit, I guess,
Back
because
in the
like
day.
there's been a couple of times where like we're all hanging out or whatever, and she's like, what is it? I think her phone was started to go off or something like that. And she's like, "Can you pass me the phone?" And I just unlocked it and I just
Yeah.
handed it straight to her, and whatnot. And I guess he felt a little conflicted
Yeah.
about the whole sort of situation there. I just wanted to sort of get your observations on
I
that.
think you should ask Matthew if I was friends with someone in high school. Could you two pay attention?
Hey, Matt.
This is what we do in
If
the background.
yeah,
Just watching him try to
if
put the
Ashley,
microphone in
if
his
Ash,
mouth.
if Ray had access to Ashley's phone but you didn't, how would you feel about that?
Well, that would make no sense.
Yeah,
really
that doesn't
wouldn't
make
Say, like,
any
if
sense.
No,
a
but
guy-
try and imagine.
If someone if like one of my friends from high school,
Yeah.
that was a guy,
Yeah.
had access to my phone, and I never told you access to my phone, would you care? I don't think. I feel like
I don't know if I would really
don't
care.
think
The
you
only
would.
thing is, I mean, potentially if you hang out a lot, then that might be an awkward situation because you might think, is that actually Ashley talking or is that this guy talking? Depends if they're like best friends. So, I mean, it could be weird,
yeah.
but I wouldn't first
You
off I
wouldn't
wouldn't
care.
think about it. No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't care.
Well, at first, I didn't think this was that big an issue, but the more I think, like, okay, I could see.
But I
where
could understand why
maybe,
someone
yeah,
would not like that.
They're not
yeah.
like that.
If they're like super close and always like,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting there in the corner like,
If you don't think the if
Yeah.
you don't think the person's necessarily a quote unquote threat, like, you know, to steal
Threat
your
level
girl
four.
or anything like that, then
to
yeah.
your girl,
Mr.
Steal
Steele.
my
Steal your
girl.
girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr.
on,
Steal your girl,
kind of on that note, is like, do you think when you're in a relationship, you
should be threatened all the time. You should lock
Gir-
your girl
girls
up in the
scare-
basement and
girls
never
scare
let her
me.
leave.
actually scaring me. Do you think you should be like obligated to share your phone access
No,
codes?
I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't think so either.
I
But
think it looks shady though sometimes if you don't want to.
like, yeah, I'd
But
be
I
like,
think you
no,
should
babe.
be. I
No.
think you
Yeah,
should be
no,
able
like
to.
if you immediately like don't look at my phone.
I
That's
think you
like,
should be able to trust the other person though too.
Yeah.
I think it's a sense of trust, right?
Oh, okay. So the fact that I don't have any passwords on my phone,
Yeah, you're fine then. You don't,
You're in a
you don't give a fuck about
strangers
anything.
on the bus can access my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on to some. You know what? I was gonna do like a quick answers from you, but I'm just gonna ask them in general. Ashley, do you think the guy should pay for the first date?
yes.
Yes. All right, Matt.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Now
become a gentleman by doing that. It's
chivalry.
courtesy.
Is that all
Second
it
date,
takes?
however.
It's courtesy.
Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel about like Dutch first dates, like picnics and
Going too far, you're going overboard.
No.
Keep it simple.
I think if that's who you are as a person, then that's what you should do.
okay.
I think if you're not like, if it makes you extremely uncomfortable and you're like, oh, I really don't want to take her for a picnic, but I gotta look manly, then yeah, don't do it. But if you're
Or
like,
axe
I
throwing.
love doing this, then go ahead and do it.
Or what if it's I am broke ass?
Sure, do it. It looks cute. No one's gonna tell you you're broke. It just looks like you're a little sappy.
Charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better word. Charming.
Okay. What about the guy picking up the girl on the first date?
I can drive myself.
Ooh.
Okay. Is that just because it provides you an out if it
Yeah.
goes bad? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer to drive myself to wherever.
Well,
I
think,
probably won't let them pick me up because
I think everyone's
also
just
haven't
nervous.
told my parents they exist, so I'd rather them not pull up to my house and I'd be like,
I think it's kind of good to have your own headspace when you're going into it before you meet up because you're trying to pep
Yeah.
talk yourself and you're a little nervous, right? So
don't be weird. Don't be
He's sitting
You're pretty
across
much-
the dinner table.
You're pretty much trying to say, just be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be
He's
yourself.
got the cue cards.
He's like cue cards.
Be
Don't
cool,
be
man,
weird. Don't be weird.
cool.
First
You got this,
question.
you got this.
How are you?
Don't talk about Star Wars the whole night. Don't talk about Star Wars
Yeah.
the whole night. Just have some night.
He probably failed that one.
No, I didn't. No, I barely talked the first time.
That's a
What?
dirty
That's-
lie.
Well, I mean, that's what
I asked
that's,
a lot of questions. There was Larry King.
Yeah.
Dan
yeah,
was on the
that's-
table behind you, and he can verify.
Dan was there one time, yeah.
Not for us.
Not for us, though. That was the funniest
He was
story ever.
Tell
talking
it.
about that.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
this is before I met Ashley. I
In the
had
middle
gone.
of dating Ashley,
I had gone on a date, and
This was
well,
after.
I guess there's a huge
Wait.
backstory. So, I'd gone on a date with this
last week.
this girl. It would have been the second or third date, I believe, with this girl. And the backstory is, I went to Calgary that weekend, and we were having a date on a Sunday. And I came back with a couple friends, and we just made it in the nick of time. And then I picked her up and went for.
I can just see you hyperventilating in the
I
car
told
'cause
Dan-
you think you're gonna be late for
I
your
was
date.
so hungover when I picked her up. And then we went to this restaurant, and I told Dan where we were going. And Dan,
What restaurant?
I'm not telling you. And then we go there,
It's probably my
and
favorite place.
and then Dan is
It's
actually in the
tainted now.
bar, and I am not feeling good at all, and I can barely down the water. And I think I had 4 bites of my food. I couldn't eat anymore. I just packaged it up.
Did you
That's
tell
all.
her you were hungover?
Yeah, I just said I was in Calgary and all that. And then I go to the bathroom and I look at my phone. My phone kept on buzzing. I'm like, why is my phone buzzing so much? And I look on my phone. I just see Dan. You handsome son of a bitch. You look so good. He had a picture of us there. I'm going, what the hell is going on here? And then I just I drop her off, and then I call Dan immediately. He goes, "You're a stud. You're a stud, Matt. You're such a stud." And I just start laughing. Dan went to my date, and the best part is Dan goes around. They have family dinner at his place, and he's just talking all about my date and how he was there. And even Dan's mom goes, "Dan, you went too far. Danny, you went too far."
At least he didn't come to the table and was like, "Hey guys, like, can I get you anything?"
That is so funny. Holy
He was just
shit.
staring.
wish
He was at
Dan-
the bar, and he ordered one drink, and he was looking the completely
I wish
opposite
Dan
way.
would crash one of our dates. That'd be funny.
That was funny, yeah.
Just
See-
like pulls up a table
Yeah,
or like a chair at
that'd
the
be
table. Hey guys.
That's
Yeah,
something he would do.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like Dan likes being cucked at this point.
Like being what?
No, I think he's just obsessed with Matt.
I don't know. I don't know about
You
that.
better watch your
but-
back.
Go for it. I'm prepared for that relationship.
Okay, so you had another rapid fire question?
Dan can be the
I'm just
mistress.
trying to pull up my doc here.
He is.
Full. It's
Sorry.
the
The butt stuff. Matt saves that for.
when is
I don't
when is it appropriate to introduce your significant other to your parents?
2 years. Just kidding.
Seriously.
No.
No, I'm kidding. Like,
I think I met Ashley's parents after a month or 2.
Wow, that's fast.
of dating. Like, we were dating at that point.
We
Like,
just started dating when I met your parents. It would have been the first week
Mm,
where I sat and
Yeah.
met your parents. Yeah,
I guess it depends. There are other people.
Very formal
I've,
business
like,
it was
setting.
pretty
dated-
formal. Yeah,
Here's
I,
my business card.
no.
they're asking everything about me, interviewing me.
Yeah,
dick
and you
size.
did not.
I think I got a 50-50. I think I got a 50%. I passed.
Yeah, I've had other boyfriends though, and my parents didn't even know they existed the whole time we dated. So like, just depends, I guess.
Okay, and then
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Your parents knew I was alive
I'm
like the
just
moment you met me, because your mom told me that you came home and were like, "I met this girl." I don't know.
I met a girl.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
like
Matt
a-
would bring his one night stands over to
Yeah,
meet his parents.
probably. He probably did.
No, that did not happen.
All right. So, when do you transition from you guys are just seeing each other to actually like dating and being a thing? When does that
Facebook.
happen in a relationship?
After
Facebook
the 10th
status.
time he asks if you'd be his girlfriend. I'm just kidding.
It
I
just
don't know,
depends
it
on the
depends,
situation.
yeah.
You got to know what you
I
want.
think you should wait for a bit, like a month or two.
Everyone's
How
different.
long did
It
we
doesn't
wait?
matter.
I don't even know.
It was probably over close to 2 months, I think.
He like pestered me though, so I had to give in.
We were hanging out for over a month and a half, I think. When
kept asking and asking and asking.
And keep on having lame excuses. That's your baton thing, this and that.
Well, I didn't think there was a point in us starting to date when I was going to
matter.
Croatia for like 2 weeks in like a week. So I was like, why don't we just start
2
dating
weeks
when
is
I
that
get
fall.
back?
It'd be different if you were gone for
Yeah.
8 months or something.
Yeah, like I'm going down to the States for 3 months, so
Oh, that's not that long.
FaceTime's a thing, man.
Yeah, you can make it work if you care.
I
about
don't
that
use
person.
Facebook or have an Apple product.
Well, here's an idea. Get
FaceTime's
Facebook.
Apple.
There's a thing called
Have you heard
Skype.
of Skype?
Skype is garbage.
Oh, look at Mr. Pretentious.
Well, then you must not be that in love if you're not willing to
Have
get
you ever
Skype
heard of
for her.
Snapchat videos?
Don't use Snapchat either.
Have you ever
Rarely
heard
use
of
it.
WhatsApp?
Have you ever heard of Netscape?
Actually, yeah, you can. You can actually do it on WhatsApp.
Really? Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the only reason I have WhatsApp right now is to talk to the guys about Warcraft and to talk to you boys about this podcast. That's about
I
it.
remember this was like years ago. I was laying in bed. It's like fucking midnight, and I was sleeping. And all of a sudden, my phone starts vibrating, and it's WhatsApp. My sister had gone to Kelowna to visit Steph and my brother, and they're fucking plastered. So I had to chat with them for like an hour.
Hey y'all.
Good
That's
times.
awesome.
WhatsApp, you can like add random people on it though, can't you?
Really?
I feel like I've had a random person add me being like, hey, and I was like,
What up?
But yeah, no,
You
I
got some
don't.
thirsty boys after you, huh?
Oh, isn't there that one where you can like get people in a radius around you?
I
So you can just like go to the university and just start like the U of S WhatsApp chat, and then just like
Are you wondering what thirsty means?
no, I know what thirsty
Okay.
means.
Okay, you
I'm
just-
hip with the lingo, man.
Okay.
I'm younger than you. I know.
I am
what
with
thirsty
it.
means.
Yeah, so going back to your question,
It's
I just
the
think
bomb.
that everyone's got a different time frame. It could be quicker. It could be,
Yeah, I know people
take
who hung
longer.
out for like a week and they were dating.
yeah.
Okay.
Just
okay.
depends on it. They just gotta know what they want.
All right, and then my final one kind of relates to our little conversation last week, podcast last week. Ashley, how would you feel if you were seeing a person that was in the adult film industry?
oh yeah.
I don't think I'd be down. I'm not gonna lie.
But you're already
I
seeing
do-
him though, aren't you? Is
Oh,
that
I
part of the
found it.
hypothetical?
Yeah, you
actually-
found out what they did.
I have a friend
Oh.
who has a friend that moved to, and she did the adult film industry for like 2 months. And she said it was really hard to like want to date people because you were so tired from working all day. Like the last thing you wanted to do was go on dates and do stuff with people when that's what you do for a living all day.
Okay.
Mm.
See, what is it? Christian told a story, I think, about someone he knew. Met this girl on Tinder, went out on the date, and she said she was a webcam entertainer.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
That one's a bit
And
different.
I think he decided no then and there on the spot. But
Yeah. See, speaking from my perspective, not a perspective of all women, I get slightly jealous. So I do not think me and someone who is in the adult entertainment business would go over very well.
okay, what if he wasn't? What if he wasn't a performer, but like a director or?
Oh, then I might be down. How much they might make a lot of money in that business.
Yeah. First thing is they might make a lot of money. That's a keeper.
So as long as they're not doing
Frick,
anything,
if that's all you care about, I'm screwed.
but if they see people
There's
banging,
money in chips.
money and chips. But if like they're watching people bang, you're like, it's just watching.
Yeah, what like. Maybe they don't even want to do that. Maybe they're just trying to get their like as a director, you know. And
This is
that's
where I'm gonna
they
make
have
my
to start.
chops.
That's where they have to start. You
Gonna
know?
get that.
I think
I don't
some of
think
them
that
might
works
want to
that
do
way.
Aren't there porno like awards?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the adult movie awards.
I got my golden
Hey,
dildo.
what was that
An
movie?
adult film star actually can make a lot of money,
What
not
was
just
that?
a director.
What was that movie that we watched? Mark Wahlberg's in, and he's like an adult film star. It takes a lot of work. It looked like.
I can't. It's an old movie.
But he was like, yeah, he was an adult film star, and they like showed them filming all the porn scenes, and it looked like a lot of work. All the people on set, they weren't there to watch; they were there to work.
But that's a movie about the making of, so it could be
Movies are real.
Narnia's real.
Movies
Yeah.
don't lie.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you'd have to know pretty early on, and you'd have to accept it. If you cared about the person, you'd probably accept it. You might get jealous, but I don't know.
Depends
never
how
know.
early on they tell me, I guess.
And-
If
I
I'm
mean,
like pretty attached already.
To be honest, if you really like them and you're kind of into some of the kinky stuff too, then
Oh,
Matt,
Matthew.
Ooh.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think most people that are married or dating porn stars
Are also.
they're
porn
very
stars.
they have a lot of
It's an intertwined network.
maybe it's sexual fantasies or this or that. I'm just assuming. I don't know. But
Okay. Now, say you were dating a porn star there, would you feel like pressured or like anxious about your performance in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Would you try?
I don't
need to get a little
I actually don't think I would.
Sorry.
I think I need to get drunk every time.
I don't think I would.
Okay.
You wouldn't?
No.
Ooh.
If they were like a porn star.
They could
You
show you
lie.
things.
I'd give you a rating of.
Yeah, you'd learn a lot. That's
You would
You're
learn
about
a,
to
you would learn a
see.
fuck ton.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Literally a
It'd be
fuck
an
ton.
educational
Fuck ton.
experience.
Please, Mom, do not listen to this podcast.
You didn't do any of these things.
No.
These are
No, these are
hypothetical.
I know.
hypotheticals,
So-
and we're just talking about
Just
stuff.
You only dated
Back
like
to
4
like the
porn
very,
stars.
very first question you asked. Are you a tits guy or a butt guy? I gotta know now.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ass man.
Ass man?
Matthew.
I'm a bit of both, but right now
Wow,
it's
what
an ass
a-
more than tits.
Go.
Thanks. Real?
Oh,
Think about it long and hard.
let's go with tits.
I appreciate everything.
To me,
Boobs,
like,
boobs are great. Just boobs are great in
they're
general.
just big lumps
I'll
of
be
fat.
I'll be honest.
Oh,
though.
you're gonna pull that route, are you?
I will be honest though. It's kind of weird, but I think that the first thing that's I find
Yeah, what's the first
girls,
thing you guys look at when you see a girl that you're like,
the
she's
eyes.
attractive?
It's for me. It's the eyes. I'm serious.
Good for you, Matt.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're a real gentleman.
Yeah.
No, I mean it. You go, whoa.
Whoa, those
Really?
eyes.
It pops out like when like some actresses like Alex Daddario. She's got bright blue eyes. They just pop out.
I'm talking like normal people though.
But I'm just saying.
Man, you keep talking eyes, and I
If-
keep thinking
if-
regular eyes, not blue eyes.
Ray,
Of course,
what
blue
about
eyes
you?
are
Like
gonna
if
throw
you
you
were
off.
at
What?
like a
What's
bar
the
or
first thing you
something,
notice
what's
on a
the
girl?
first thing
You
you're
know
gonna
the
look at
answer
a
to
girl?
Okay.
Her boobs. What if she was wearing a baggy shirt and you can't see them?
See,
But
You'd
then-
be surprised. Unless there's something like really
So if you're at a bar,
attention
the
gazing.
first thing you look at is like her boobs, probably.
No.
Well, actually, in that point, in a public setting, you might be looking at faces just because.
Yeah, you're looking
Yeah.
at the face and the eyes.
that one changes. Yeah, I think in a larger
First thing
setting.
you look at, but like you're most if you had to pick between boobs or ass, you're into tits.
see that's where I'm an ass man. It's the legs that catch me first because it's the way they walk or the way they stand.
It's the way you
What do you mean the
walk.
way they walk? Like they can't waddle like a penguin?
No, it's just like confident.
That
like
is
the,
a problem.
The way they walk is like how they sort of carry themselves, right? If someone's sad and dumpy and all hunched over and stuff like that, they're just gonna blend into the background.
What
If
if
they're
they're
walking
sitting
around.
down and you see
What if
them?
The way they
What
walk
if
when
they're
they
not
sit
walking?
down.
body language does play a whole factor, and it's
So
just
if they're sitting texting, you're like, eh. But if they're like talking to their friends, you'd be more into.
yeah.
Like you'd be
Yeah,
more inclined
also-
to look that way.
Yeah. Ray's sitting there flexing. No, I mean like the way they're sitting and what they're wearing. You know,
What?
legs.
But if they're
Legs.
sitting, you can't see
Yeah.
So
their
do you like
ass.
tall girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
If
you
they're
like
sitting,
them
you can't
tall?
see their ass.
But you don't like
Got
ass
'em.
anyway.
Hmm?
Thought you said you were a tits guy anyway.
No, I'm talking for Jayson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about his ass
His ass.
perspective.
You know what? I'll eat ass.
Ashley,
Oh, bongo!
question to you now. The exact same question, but would you look for in a guy when you meet him at a bar for the first
I
time?
already answered
No,
this
no,
question.
no. It's the first thing you look
Was
at.
I look
Still
at-
the eyes.
I look at their face to see if I think they're attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about facial hair?
I'm not a big fan.
It's manly.
I don't really like beards or anything like that.
Grow
Like
the
if they have
biggest
like a
beard,
little
Matt.
bit of a shadow,
Wish I
I'm
could.
cool with it.
Some
but, like,
stubble is fine, but
beards
like
and like mustaches, I'm like I don't want to put my face near that. It's itchy. No, thank you.
it's like you're kissing a rug.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I think people look good with it, some people, but I'm not really like. I know like a couple people who are like, I love a man with a beard, and I'm just not behind that. Sorry, Matthew.
I'm wearing a mustache.
You grew out a mustache, and I'm not gonna.
Oh.
Okay,
mustache.
okay. Now, a question that I think Ray would want to hear some insight on:
no.
body hair.
Oh, I was like,
What
where are you
about
going
it?
with this?
Chest hair.
Well, Ray's sort of a Persian rug
Uh-huh.
in terms of body hair there.
Does like chest hair bother me? Is that what
Yeah,
you're asking?
yeah. Chest hair,
I'll go
back
with
hair.
Persian.
Back hair is kind of like depends. Like my one cousin literally
Rails
has
man
to
bear
get
pig
his
without the
back
pig.
waxed because it's so
Oh,
hairy.
man bear.
Like it's like his whole back is hairy, so he has to get it waxed. Like a little hair on like the back doesn't really bug me, but if it's like the full back is hairy, it might be a little like. And like chest hair doesn't gross me out really either.
But there's nothing you can do about it. It's just part of your.
Well, yeah, there is.
Nah, girls do a lot.
To
No,
get rid of
girls
their
put a
hair,
lot
so
of
there
effort,
is something
sure.
you can do about
No,
it.
I know, but
I think that's one thing we can't bitch about because like the
Yeah.
amount of effort girls put in. Holy fuck.
Waxing like every single hair on their body.
But I just meant,
except
like-
for the hair on their head.
what I meant is just some people get it, some people don't. It's just
Yeah.
genetics.
But some people choose to get rid of it if they
Yeah.
don't like it, or
Yeah, some guys would put the extra.
Yeah. I
go
don't
the
It's
extra
pretty
really-
mile.
badass if the guy knows he's a bear and he just fucking embraces
Some
it.
guys do, man.
It's
Damn.
pretty
I'm
impressive.
sure-
That's
Girls
why
that
there are
like
gay
it
guys that
don't
are called
care.
bears.
Yeah.
There's
Bears,
like-
otters,
Beyond me,
quinks.
but damn.
I don't. Chest hair doesn't bother me. I think if there's a ton of back hair, I might be a little like turn the. Other
Okay,
way.
what about the hairs down there?
Oh,
Hair down there.
doesn't really bother me.
Doesn't really bother me. Okay, so if he's just full on, the
He
shrubs
means
down
hairy
there.
legs. Do you like hairy legs?
What about you boys?
I do not
Yeah.
care.
What about you boys? Do you have a preference about the hairs down there?
No, no.
Liars.
Like, okay, because preference wise,
Now, like it used to be like they like girls with hair down there, but I feel like now it's like not. a
Man,
thing.
like the old porns and stuff.
Yeah, like that was like you watch old movies and like that's
Whoa.
what they're like. You're like
I mean, if
I don't know what
like,
you're talking about, Ralph.
Like if
Matt's
it's a
mom, please don't watch this.
if
For
it's
love
like
of God, stop!
if it's like a bush
I
or
have
something like
never
that,
heard
I'm a
of
little
vintage
against that.
porn.
Like
Against-
you try and keep it neat down there. I don't like it. I don't like it
You don't
when
like a
it's.
forest down there.
I don't like it when it's not there at all because it just makes me feel like
A little baby.
a pedophile. Yeah.
I do not know of the 1969 issue of
Like-
Summerfield.
I don't know. I'd
Never
have to
seen the
talk to
1969 Playboy cover issue.
more men about that. I don't know how people
Well,
feel about
issue 14
like,
with
down there.
Vanessa on top.
Clearly,
Right?
they don't know.
Yeah, they're not even participating in the conversation. How do you feel about that, Ray?
I don't know. No comment.
No comment. Okay.
I feel like if you want to get laid, you're just gonna have to not care about it either way. If you're
I mean,
Well, I mean,
the
once you're
moment.
you don't have to care about it, but everyone still has a preference.
yeah, if you prefer it or not. Yeah, that's
So it's, yeah, that'd be when you get in a relationship and you can actually start expressing
that's the day
opinions.
someone tells me how to groom.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
Shut-
You, I never said you did.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I was
But
like, I've never done that.
Because it also leads to the fact that when you go down on a girl, you don't want a mouthful of hair.
munching
Some
cake.
people might. You don't know the kinks.
Imagine someone saying that though, right?
Could you please? I
Yeah.
actually Kate.
That'd be so rude.
This guy that I dated,
Well,
the girlfriend
we're all
that
down there.
he
You know what I
dated
mean?
before me,
I wouldn't
he
say
like
that.
went down on her and she wasn't like shaven, and he broke up with her because
Oh.
she wasn't like shaven
That's
enough
extreme.
down there.
We were very hypocritical if he didn't shave down there.
He didn't.
Oh.
Not that I would know,
Right.
but
Wow. Well,
I saw it.
that's what she told me.
no, I was thinking, but like, I can't see it being as rude though. Like, if a girl was going down on a guy and just like, holy fuck, you got to clean this up here, buddy.
Oh,
No, I can understand
that
that,
would
but
kill
I mean,
the vibe right there.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, but it's just
but
like,
I mean, wait,
not rude.
I would feel like
it
you
is
could
kind
wait
of you
till
feel
you're-
shitty about
You
it.
could wait till
Yeah.
you're done it, or and you'd be like, next time I would
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
like it if you
Yeah.
would do that. Like you could make it into like a thing.
Or you
like,
oh, yeah, no, you
Yeah.
could definitely be nicer about it, but it's just,
Yeah.
I don't think I see it as being rude. It's just like,
It
I'm
depends
down
on
here,
what
I'm
we're
dealing
Like,
with it.
If you're in the middle and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
you need to shave.
What the fuck?
you got.
I
got
don't think it would
clippers
matter
while
if you're in
doing
the
it.
moment. You're not gonna care about it in the
Start
moment.
naring. Have you ever guys seen Shameless when she was like naring?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You just got clippers or something like that. Just as you're doing it, trimming.
Singing,
That'd
wasn't
be
Nair not
embarrassing.
for?
No, Nair is to
There's for
remove
hair removal.
I think I
So
had
like,
a bad experience with that.
You
one.
thought it was shampoo or something?
No.
Oh my god.
I used it to remove hair.
Nair's not good. I've tried to like.
It's
use
chemically-
it.
it
No, you
chemically,
did
like,
use Nair for your
melts.
chest
I
hair.
tried
You
to
said
use it
burned.
on my legs
Oh, yeah, I
once,
did
and it
that.
hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
You said it burnt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think I just used it on the chest.
Oh shit!
I
You
tried.
That
used it
was-
just on the chest, Mom. You didn't
Oh,
use
I
it
get
anywhere
She's
what
like
else.
you're
yelling at
saying
you
now. I
for
didn't-
what I did. Why did Real?
I didn't get what you were trying to say, but I get it now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
That
it's
was
cause
a bad
it's cause
idea.
some guys
It was a bad
It was
idea.
his legs. He has hairy legs.
God.
some guys grow hair up their ass crack. Okay.
I wasn't going there, but thank you. No, actually, the funniest thing
What is
was
that?
when
Oh, when you get waxed at the salon, like girls get like Brazilians. I think when they go up your butt, it's called like a rose or something like that. I'm not sure. It's like, do you want your rose done? I think that's what it's
very
called.
polite way
Hey.
to say it.
Hey, well, you know what? A
And then
rosebud is a
you've
butthole.
gotten hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what It's another term. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking though, when I was researching all of that, I was looking at the Nair reviews.
Researching how to nair yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta research before you do shit, man.
That's fair.
But anyways, on the like Amazon and all that and all the reviews, there's some fucking incredible stories. Like people just get wax poetry on this shit. It's so funny. Like my balls started burning like the sun. Oh god, it's just go read some of those. They're fun.
Nair, I've tried to, when I was like in grade 7. Me and my friends were like, let's nair our legs, and it freaking burned. Like I will never use that stuff again. But I know people, like one girl like nairs her mustache all the time.
Like I don't think it lasted that long.
It hurts though. Or I've tried to like do the self wax at home. That really
No, you pay professionals to rip the hairs out of your body.
That hurts enough, but yeah, I did it on my friend and I didn't know what I was doing, so I just like put wax all over her leg, and then I took the paper and like I did the first one, and she's like, no more, and I'm like, well, I kind of have to finish and it barely, like, she still had a lot of hair on her leg after, and she was just bawling, and her mom like came outside and thought I was like beating her up because she was just like, Ashley, no, and she's just crying, and I'm just like, we gotta do it.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay.
Valid excuse. No, I was just nairing her. It's fine.
Yeah.
You just gotta make sure
Gotta
you
be a
have the
woman
bum.
and take it.
Yeah. All right.
Beauty is pain.
Oh my goodness.
That's gonna be one of those skits where it's the next door
Matthew's
neighbor
never letting
hearing
me go
this.
on this podcast ever again.
You're always.
stop,
You're
I
always.
didn't say that. No.
You still got a long way to go. Shh. Oh, why no? Stop.
Think
They're
of-
like, do I need to call the
Think of the
cops?
silky legs. Think of the silky legs.
It's gonna be better for you when it's over.
The amount of effort you girls go through to try and look pretty for guys, it is.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be
Do you know
beautiful.
how much I paid to dye my hair last time?
But they might not do it
Stupid.
for necessarily to look pretty for
It's
guys.
for
Might just do
me.
it to-
It's
yeah,
just-
Yeah, it's just
exactly.
pretty in general. But like I was talking to one of my
It's
employees,
expensive to be
and she was talking about
Seriously.
her morning routine. She gets up in the morning, puts on a little bit, like all this stuff, and like it takes her like an hour and a half to get to work.
Oh,
I
that's
wait-
a long time.
Yep.
I wake up, hop in the shower for like 10 minutes, and then I'm out the door.
Yeah, I feel like it changes though, because like when I was in high school, I used to take like I had to get up early to get ready because I'd be like, I gotta do my hair, my makeup, and now I wake up and I can get ready in like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I just throw in a ponytail. And if I'm
Nice.
going out, it's different, but like for everyday work, I've just like given up and I just like throw a little bit of mascara on and out the door.
Because Ray and I used to live together.
Hello.
And then in the mornings when you'd get up for work, we would go to work roughly on the same time in the
yeah.
mornings.
God.
Ray would get up, he would shower, he'd sit down, eat breakfast, you know.
You even fit breakfast in your
Yeah.
morning.
How do people not have breakfast?
He
Yeah.
sits down, he
You
does
gotta
all
have
of this
breakfast.
stuff, and then he hears me wake up, hop in the shower, and then I sprint out the door. And Ray's just still sitting there going, huh, okay.
I'm just about to leave now.
Yeah, no, you need breakfast for sure.
Oh, I love breakfast.
I never eat breakfast.
Now my breakfast is 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
Wait, I can efficientize this for you.
Matthew honestly
So while
takes
you're in the
longer
shower,
to get ready in the morning.
You can
than
make
I
some
do.
toast. You just gotta bring the toaster with you in
Take
the
longer.
shower.
Oh,
No,
That-
no, I don't take longer. I just
bringing
take my
the
sweet-ass
toaster
time.
in the
Take
shower with
way
me
longer
would
than
save.
me.
No,
So
I
much-
lay in bed longer and
Can
then
save you the rest
No,
of
like
the
if we get up at the same time, I'm ready before Matthew, 100%. Because he
Wow.
takes
Nice.
like a 20-minute shower, and
And
then
then a
he
20-minute
needs to
shit.
like moisturize all his tattoos, but it takes him 20
You
minutes
want
to
to keep
put
your
on
tattoos quality? I
moisturizer.
suggest you moisturize
And then he
tattoos.
needs to like take a 2-minute break to like listen to whatever song and like headbang to it a little bit, and
Gotta
then
prep for the day.
and then
I
he'll
actually
get
don't do
dressed.
that, but that'd be kind of cool if I
You
did it every day as a
do.
ritual.
we should do
No,
that.
I play music when I'm in the shower. That's the
You
difference.
play music all morning. And he
Oh.
also plays the same song over and over again. He doesn't change it.
Oh, when you get
Nothing
in,
wrong
when
with
you
that.
find a new song, you
Yeah,
just fucking
that's
It's
Jones
not
it.
new. It's just
Some
the
of them
same.
are very new, Ashley.
Some
Don't
of them-
even
New to
at me.
him.
I can't even right now.
I
I
literally
can't even. Don't even pretend.
See, the
there's
only
so many
time
songs.
my routine
Don't
changes is if I have to take a
I'm
shit.
offended. I'm offended.
So while
It's
you're in
the
the
same song
shower-
every day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll shit in the shower,
Just kidding.
save myself some time, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's like 20 minutes
How
off
much
your
can
morning
we do
routine.
in the shower?
Don't worry. It's
Oh,
always
you could
that.
probably
There's that
do
song.
literally everything.
There's that Ninja Sex Party song about having sex and eating their meal in the shower in the mornings.
It's combining way too many things.
Yeah, it's too much.
Getting a little
I mean, if
weird.
you're in a hurry and you want to
There should be no
and you
excuse.
want to shower,
But you gotta get that morning
and you
bone.
also want to poop,
I really hope that's not
on
involved
the shower.
too.
Another one just popped in my head. Girls don't like wash their hairs like
Their hairs, every single hair.
yeah, every single hairs
Today I
like
watched
on
this
a
side.
on a daily basis. There, I've been trying that out, and it's interesting. I don't know if I like it or not.
What do you mean?
Like you guys wash
You try
like
not
shampoo
to wash your hair every day.
I don't shampoo.
Matthew never
maybe
washes his
maybe
hair.
once every month.
once every month.
Matt
Okay.
showers once a week.
I've actually noticed that.
He showers a lot. He just never washes his hair.
I do put soap on, but I don't put shampoo or
He
conditioner.
showers
Really?
like more than once a day sometimes.
I've
I was-
actually noticed it being stronger.
I was
It
in
takes away
the
the
same
natural
yeah.
oils if you
I
wash
was
it.
I was in the same boat as Ray for the longest time. You shower, you shampoo every
I
day.
used to do that every
Yeah.
day though. I used
Yeah.
to, but now I've changed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dry
and then
shampoo every day and you don't need to shower.
the girls were like, "That's not good for your hair," and they're
could
like,
save
"You
more
do it,
time.
you do it every other day, or
Yeah.
I think the girls do it like once a week or
The
something like
girls.
that." That's what I
The
refer
The
to.
don't-
female gender.
I think it's
The
because
girls.
Sorry,
wash your hair with water. I don't know if it necessarily
No, girls. Like
makes
if
it greasy.
My,
I don't feel
my
any
thing
grease
is
in
if my hair gets wet, it's like super knotty and it's long and it's hard to brush out. So then I might as well wash it and like put conditioner in it, which makes it smoother. So then it's because if as soon as it's wet, it's gonna like get knotty and then it's gonna hurt to brush. So I have to like condition it so I can brush it easier.
Okay,
If
okay.
you guys know what conditioner is,
no,
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
use I don't use
I have the
conditioner.
best
Do you?
fruity smelling conditioner.
You use conditioner? Okay.
It makes your hair nice and smooth and soft.
I don't use it all the time though.
It's not good to use it all.
I put a lot
Yeah,
of product
it's
in my
like
hair,
do
so I don't know
once
if,
a week.
Yeah.
that
I-
Yeah,
counteracts
no.
each
See,
other.
if I had product in my hair, I would wash my hair.
I normally like during the week, like if I'm not doing anything, I'll like try not to wash my hair like during the work week, and then I'll just like dry shampoo or ponytail. But then on the weekend, I normally shower because that's when we normally are like doing something going out, so I want my hair to look
Okay. And then on average, how much does a hair appointment cost you?
Ooh, depends what hair color. Last time it cost me $230.
Okay, Ray, how much does a hair appointment cost you on a regular basis?
30 to 35.
Okay.
$25 at Ultra Cuts.
Depends what you're doing, but yeah, it's freaking expensive. Like it's at least $100 at least if you're putting.
Okay,
any
and
sort
how
of-
often are you doing this?
Not often, like
Once a
every
week.
every like 3 or 4 months maybe.
Okay, Ray, how often do you get your hair cut?
I do that like 3 to 4 months. I'd say 4 months.
4 months?
4 to
Yeah,
5.
probably 4 months. Yeah.
Okay.
But mine's like most people like mine's just like I'm bored. I want to dye my hair. But like I feel like if you want to keep the same hair color, like my mom gets her hair done every 6 weeks because she wants her grays not to come out.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Okay.
just exposed you, Darlene.
Don't listen, mom.
yeah,
No,
But-
Matt's mom listening
and
to this.
she-
Not
No
me.
moms
Yeah.
listen.
No mom's listening.
but like yeah, so
Mom's not allowed.
depends on the person, I think.
if you're a
But
mom, you're not allowed to listen.
yeah, it's really expensive to get your hair done because everyone does hair now too. So they're all trying to make money and it just
Don't you think that competition would lead to lower prices?
no.
That's what economics would tell us.
We found the perfect market, Jason.
Become a hairdresser.
No. I'm just gonna
Got
shut
any
that
other
one down.
questions?
No, that's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it,
Yeah.
y'all.
We
That
just
was easier than I thought
yeah.
the questions were gonna be.
yeah. Okay.
Really?
Except
there
for
were
the
some
butt
weird
stuff
ones.
Part, yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Ashley, for joining us today. And as we have described throughout this entire video, Matt's mom, please don't listen to this.
Do not listen, mom. I love you, but do not listen.
I love you too.
I respect you.
I respect the shit out of you.
You know what? Just all moms in general, don't listen to this.
Mom,
Yeah,
I respect
right at the very end of the
shit out
episode.
you.
Do not listen to
the
this. If
fucking
you
Now,
listen to
now that you're at the last 2 minutes of this episode, please do not listen.
Go back, wipe your brain.
Have a bottle of wine and just forget what you heard.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys again for joining me. And Ashley, I would love to have you on whenever you feel like it. Just
Whenever Matthew allows me to do it again.
once every 7 years, when
No,
the solar
we're gonna
eclipse
get
has
home
come.
And Matthew's like, you're never fucking coming
You're
on this
never coming
podcast
on.
Back to
ever
the closet
again.
with you.
Yeah.
He's like, you told all the stories. I specifically told you not to talk
We went
about.
through this before we came to the podcast.
We
I gave
practiced
you a
this.
list
We
of the
practiced
yes
this.
or no's, and you went with all the no's.
and you blew it!
Number 1, Matt is very handsome.
First thing is, you name bombed
That
me
is-
and said Matt. What the hell, Ashley? No one's supposed to know my name. It's Matty B! It's Matty B!
No one would have figured out it was Matt from that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Matthew X.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah, that was fun.
Crushed it.